Let your hands rest comfortably on your lap. And then maybe gently rock a little bit front and back, a little bit side to side, trying to find that center spot. And then draw your breath in, feeling your chest expanding, your head reach up to the ceiling. Relax your jaw, relax the tension between your eyes. Feel your breath start to slow down, coming into the space, letting go of your day so far. And slowly reach your arms out to the side, inhaling as you lift them up overhead. Exhale them back down to the ground. Moving your arms with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift up. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your arms down to shoulder height. Now we're going to exhale, round forward. Inhale, sit back up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lengthen. Leave your arms out in this T shape. Drop your right hand down. Lift your left arm up. Reach up closer to the ceiling and then exhale, bending over to the right. Press your left hip into the mat. Stretch through your side body. And then lift yourself back up, arms in T again. Lift your right arm up and exhale over to the left. Feel your right hip get heavy. Try and keep your heart open. And come back up, arms in T. Inhale, exhale, twist to your right. Bringing your left hand to your right knee, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little bit further. And then release back to center, arms out in T. Breathe in, exhale, twist to the left. Bringing your right hand to your left knee. And then look over your back shoulder. And breathe in. Come back to center. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Flip your palms away from you. Round your head. Exhale, lift up. Release your fingers. Exhale, fold forward. Gently walk your fingers away from you. Lengthening out through your lower back into your hips. And then walk yourself into your tabletop position. Setting up with your knees under your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers. Your pointer finger should point forward. Drop your belly, open your heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, pull forward, open your heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, round forward. Exhale. Come back to your neutral spine. Reach your left leg back, rock back and forth over your left toes. And now reach your right arm forward, float your right arm and left leg up. Take a breath here, balancing. And now exhale, draw the knee and elbow to meet. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, extend. Lower your right hand, lower your left toes, come back to tabletop. Turn your fingers towards you, stretching out your forearms. Gently rock forward and back. Peeling the heels of your hands up ever so slightly. And then turn your fingers to the outer sides of the mat and sway side to side. Turn your hands back to the front of the mat and reach your right leg back. Rock back and forth over your right toes. Reach your left arm forward, float up your right leg, left arm, hold here. On your exhale, draw your knee to your elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Lower your left arm, lower your right knee. Tuck your toes under, lift your belly button to your spine, and see if you can hover your knees off the mat. Breathing here, open your shoulders, open your heart, reach the crown of your head forward, and lower your knees back down. Untuck your toes. Reach your right leg back, lift your left shin, rotate it ever so slightly. Come down to the inside of your right foot and then press to the outside of your right foot. Turn your left leg behind you. There you go. Reach your right arm up. And now reach your right arm towards me. And then back up to the ceiling. Reach your right arm towards me. And back up to the ceiling. From here, maybe you can float your right leg up off the mat just a tiny little bit. Reach your right arm towards me, maybe keeping the leg lifted. Reach the arm back up to the ceiling. One more. Reach the arm towards me, working on your balance. Reach your arm back up to the ceiling. And now lower your leg. Cartwheel your hands down. Come back to table. Float, reach your left leg back behind you. Lift your right shin, turn it a little bit to the right. Come down to the left foot. Peel your left arm up, reaching it up to the ceiling. Make sure your right hand is under your right shoulder. Now reach your left arm towards me and then back up to the ceiling. Left arm towards me and to the ceiling. Now maybe you want to float that left leg and then add in that arm up to the ceiling. Reach the arm forward and up to the ceiling. Lower the left leg, lower the right hand, come back into tabletop. Reach your right leg back behind you, lift it up. Draw the right knee into your chest and slide the right foot up between your hands. Curl your left toes under, lift your knee up off the ground, coming into a low lunge. Now lower your knee down a little bit further back than where it was. Untuck your toes. Bring your hands to your hips and press yourself up. Take a breath here. Find your balance, reach your arms out and up. Gaze up at your thumbs. Exhale, float your hands down, come back to your tabletop position. Take a breath, reach your left leg back behind you, float it up. Draw the left knee into your chest and slide the foot up between your hands. Curl your right toes under, lift the right knee up. Lengthen that leg. Now lower the right knee back a little bit further than where it was. Untuck your toes. Drive your weight down into your left foot as you bring your hands to your waist, and then lift yourself up. Reach your arms up to the sky, gaze up at your thumbs. Feeling a stretch through your front hip flexor all the way up maybe to your fingertips. And then exhale back down. Slide the left knee back to tabletop. We'll do that again. Reach your right leg up behind you. Draw the right knee to your chest. Step the right foot all the way forward. Curl your left toes under. Lift the left knee. Reach your heel back and place the left knee down a little bit further back. Untuck your toes. Hands to waist, or maybe this time you reach them right out and up. Gazing up at your thumbs. Now open your heart, pull your arms into cactus, let your hips sink a little bit forward. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, let your hips sink forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let your hips sink forward. Bring your arms down and around and move your right foot back to tabletop. Take a breath, reach your left leg up and back behind you. Draw your left knee into your chest. Step your left foot up. Curl your right toes under, lift your right knee, extend your leg behind you. Lower that right knee down, untuck your toes. Hands to your waist or reach them right on up. Gaze up at your thumbs. Find your balance, square your hips, and then exhale, come into your cactus. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale. Inhale up. One more, exhale. Bring your hands down. Step yourself back to your tabletop. One more round, adding on just a little bit. Reach your right leg back behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest, slide your right foot up. Lift your left knee, extend your leg back, coming back into that low lunge. Untuck your toes. Reach your arms up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, reach up. Now we're going to reach forward and shift our hips back into our half split. Lengthen our spines. Exhale, round our chin into our chest. Lengthen your spine. Flat back. Exhale, round. One more time, lengthen. Exhale, round. Roll back onto your front foot, plant your hands on either side, and then return your right knee underneath your hips. Reach your left leg back behind you, draw the left knee into your chest, slide the left foot up between your hands. Curl your right toes under, lift your right knee, reach your heel back, and then lower it back down. Untuck your toes. Inhale your arms up. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink forward. Inhale up. And this time, exhale, reach forward as you straighten your left leg, reaching your left toes to the ceiling. Lengthen your spine and then exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Come back into your front foot and then slide your left foot back to meet your knees. Shake your hips side to side. Slide your hands a little bit forward, spread your fingers, curl your toes, and peel your hips up, coming into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. One vertebra at a time, roll forward into a high plank. Pause here. And then bend your knees and shift your hips back towards your heels before you lift back up into a downward facing dog. So if you want to watch, I'll do that again. So you're in your high plank. You bend your knees, but you shift your weight back. And then lift your hips up. Nice. Roll forward. High plank. Bend your knees. Press back. Lift your hips up. Downward facing dog. One more time. Come forward to high plank. Bend your knees. Shift your hips back. Peel yourself up. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. One more breath. Put your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot all the way forward. Pressing down through your right foot, reach your arms out and up. Pause here. Straighten your front leg. Bend, pull your arms into cactus. Lengthen your front leg. Bend, pull your arms into cactus. One more time. Bring your hands down on either side of your front foot. Heel toe your right foot to the outer edge of your mat, keeping your left leg lifted. Breathe here, pulling your left knee back. Lower your left knee down, untuck your toes. Maybe you can come up onto the fingertips of your hands and let your heart shine forward, opening up through that hip. Nice. One more breath here. Come back down onto your palms, stay here, or maybe you can come further down onto your forearms, maybe one forearm, maybe both forearms. Maybe it's halfway in between, where you're pressing the mat away from you. Now think about stretching your inner right hip. And now walk your hands back. Scoot your right foot back into the center, curl your left toes under, step back to downward facing dog. Bend your left knee, press your left hand and right foot into the mat. Now bend your left knee and press your left foot and right hand into the mat. I think I said that backwards. So you want to press diagonally. So straighten your right leg, press your left hand in, and then switch. Straighten your left leg, press your right hand. So I want you to try and find this dynamic feeling across your body. Do that a few more times. And now float the left leg up behind you. Step the left foot all the way forward. Low lunge. Reach your arms out and up, coming into your high lunge. Squaring your hips, finding your balance. Press up. Exhale, pull down. Press up. Exhale, pull down. One more time, reach up. Exhale. Bring your hands down to the mat. Heel toe your left foot to the outer edge of the mat. Reach your right heel back. Find length through your body. And then lower the right knee down, untuck the toe. Breathe here. Come up onto the fingertips. Use them to drag your heart forward, deepening the stretch. And then if it's available, come down onto your forearms, stacking your head, or maybe it's like a halfway in between type of thing. If we had blocks, I would tell you to use those, but we don't. So imaginary blocks. And breathe. And then lift yourself back up, hands under your shoulders. Move your left foot back to the center, curl your right toes under, and step back to downward facing dog. We're going to slowly walk our feet up to meet our hands, taking adorable, cute, little tiny steps, coming all the way up to the top of the mat. Knees are softly bent, head is hanging heavy. Breathe here. Shifting the weight into the heels, start to roll your body up nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Bringing your head up last. Finding a place to stand up nice and tall. Arms down by your side. We'll move into some sun salutations. So inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right leg back, open your heart forward in this low lunge. Step your left leg back into your plank position. Lower both knees. Hug your elbows in as you lower your chest and chin. Untuck your toes. Lift your heart up for baby cobra. Exhale your forehead back down. And then press into your hands, lifting with your core, bringing yourself back up through tabletop into downward facing dog. And breathe. I know we're going so slow. We'll pick it up. Lift your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms out and up overhead. Let your fingertips and palms touch. And then exhale, fold back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your left leg back. Pause here, open your heart. Plant your hands, step your right leg back. You're in your plank pose. Lower your knees, hug your elbows in, lower chest and chin. Untuck your toes, lift your heart and chest, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead down. Press yourself up through tabletop, curling your toes into downward facing dog. Put your left leg up behind you. Step it all the way forward. Step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms out and up, palms touch. Exhale your hands down by your side. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Reach your arms out and up, coming into your high lunge. Exhale your hands back down, step back to plank. Lower your knees, hug your elbows in, chest and chin, untuck your toes, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Put your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Palms touch. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, left leg back, low lunge. Reach your arms out and up, high lunge. Exhale your hands back down. Step back to plank. Lower your knees, hug your elbows in, lower chest and chin, untuck your toes, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead down, press up through tabletop, curl your toes into downward facing dog. Float your left leg up behind you, step your left foot all the way forward, step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale your palms down by your side. One more. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your right leg back, low lunge. Reach your arms out and up, high lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Pause here. Find your balance. And then cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Lower your knees, chest, chin, baby cobra, into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Float your right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms out and up, palms touch. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back with the left leg. Reach your arms out and up, high lunge. Exhale, twist to the right. Breathe here. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Lower your knees. Hug your elbows in, chest and chin. Baby cobra. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath. Float your left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale your hands down by your side. Take a breath. All right, we're gonna take our left leg, we're gonna cross it over in front of our right leg. We're gonna take our right arm up and bend over to the left. So deepening the side stretch, and then come into center and exhale forward. So you may find that your range of motion is more limited in this position. And then roll back up, nice and slow. Switch feet, so bring the right foot over in front of the left. Reach the left arm up and bend over to the right. Our bodies are not symmetric, so this might feel very different on one side than the other. Come back to center, reach your arms out, exhale, fold forward. Noticing the differences from side to side. And then slowly roll yourself back up. Uncross your feet. Give them a little shake. We're going to bring our feet hip distance apart or closer if that is what you prefer. We're going to sit back into our chair pose. Breathing here. Think about drawing your belly button in, shifting your hips back just a little bit further. And now stand back up. We're going to sit back into our chair pose again. And from here, bring your hands to heart center. Stay here. Maybe you bring your left ankle to your right knee. You can stand up and sit back into it, or you can stay in the chair. Maybe you can sit a little bit lower. You can explore reaching your arms out in front of you. Maybe they touch the floor. Maybe your left foot hooks onto your right arm. And if it's in your practice, you can go ahead and levitate off the ground. I'm just going to hang out here, stretching out my hip because that feels pretty good. All right, now we're going to back out of this. So you're going to bring your hands back up to your heart center. You're going to see if you can lift your spine up, keeping your knees bent, and then you're going to uncross your legs, place 2 feet on the ground. Congratulate yourself for getting there and shake it out. One side means we have another side. So come back to that position of your feet. Sit your hips back, coming into your chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. So we want to move our right ankle to our left knee. You can stay bent here, or maybe you pop up a little bit and then sink back down. We're all a little different. So drop your hips back. And now explore reaching your arms forward, maybe out into space or to the ground. Your right foot can press into your left bicep. Bending your left knee a little bit more. Seeing if you can almost curl in on yourself. And now let's slowly come out of this, bringing our hands back to heart center, trying to hold our balance, coming up, uncrossing our legs, and give it another shake out. However that shakeout feels good. All right. Let's move to the top of our mat. I'm going to dance my way there, but apparently anyone can go any way you want. All right. I have a slightly different format to what I normally do. We'll see if it works. Inhale our arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen our spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. So I've been doing knees, chest, chin all night. If you want to switch to chaturanga, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, stay with me in knees, lower down, chest, chin, untuck your toes, lift your heart, baby cobra or upward facing dog. And then coming back through plank or tabletop, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Reach your hips up and back. Float your left leg up behind you, step it all the way forward, low lunge. Drop your right heel down, cartwheel yourself up, warrior 2. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come back to warrior 2. Bend your left arm, place it on your left thigh, reach your right arm up to the sky. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your left leg, reach it toward your left arm towards me, come into triangle. Reaching your right arm up to the sky. Stand back up, warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down, step back to plank. Your version, or stick with me, knees, chest, chin, untuck, baby cobra. Exhale into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here in your down dog. Check that your feet are hip distance apart, that your arms are shoulder distance apart. You're reaching your hips up and back. Float your right leg up behind you. Draw your right knee in. Place your right foot up between your hands. Drop your left heel down. Cartwheel yourself up. Warrior two. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come back to warrior two. Bend your right arm, place it on your right thigh, reach your left arm up and over, side angle. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg, reach towards me, come into triangle. Breathing here. Lift yourself back up to warrior two. Cartwheel yourself down, step back to plank, go through your version of your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, baby cobra, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Put your left leg up behind you, bend your left knee, open your hip. Re-extend your left leg. Draw the left knee into your chest, hover here. Place the left foot up between your hands, drop your right heel down, cartwheel yourself up, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, bend back down. Straighten your front leg, bend back down. Straighten and bend. Pause here. Realign your feet if you need to, making sure you're in a strong warrior two. Arms are out at shoulder height. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. We're gonna flow into our side angle, reaching our right arm up and over. Right back into our peaceful. Forward into side angle, driving the energy down through our feet, keeping our lower bodies back into peaceful. And the last one, forward into side angle. Lift yourself back up, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, reach your arm towards me, coming into triangle, letting your left hand rest on your shin or your ankle. Take your right hand, open it back behind you towards the windows, and then bring it up overhead towards me. Open it on a back diagonal to the windows. Squeeze your glutes as you reach your right arm back towards me. One more time, big open, and reach the arm back towards me. Cartwheel yourself back up into your warrior two. Bend your left arm, reach your right arm up, side angle. Second or third time here, maybe you reach your left hand down to the floor. Maybe you take the top arm in a half bind. Breathe here, pressing into the outer edge of your back foot. Unwind that arm back up to the ceiling, lift back up to your warrior two, straighten your left leg, turn your toes to the door, bring your hands to your waist. Breathe, exhale, fold forward. Folding forward as far as you can go. Bringing your hands down to the ground. And then lift your spine up halfway. Lengthen it out and then exhale, fold even deeper. Breathe here. Roll yourself all the way back up to stand, coming into warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down, step back to plank, knees, chest, chin, baby cobra, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Put your right leg up behind you. Bend your right knee, open your hip. Re-extend your right leg back behind you. Draw your knee into your chest, slide your right foot up between your hands. Open yourself into your warrior two. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Flow into your side angle. We're gonna do this a few more times, back into peaceful. Finding your inhale and your exhale, back to side angle. Drive the energy down through your feet, peaceful, and side angle. Come back to warrior two. Make any adjustments you need to in this warrior two. Maybe you can reach your arms out a little bit further. Maybe you can make sure your right heel is driving into the mat. Beautiful. Straighten your front leg, reach your arms towards me, come into triangle pose. Right hand on ankle or calf, left arm reaching up to the ceiling. Draw your belly button in, activate your legs. Reach your arm back towards the closets and then overhead towards me. Reach your arm back, opening up through your chest and then overhead towards me. One more time, reaching back and then overhead towards me. Rotate yourself up, coming back into your warrior two. Bend your right arm, place it on your right thigh, reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Maybe you bring your right hand down to the floor, reaching your left arm up. Maybe you bring your left hand behind for a bind, half bind. Breathe here. Slowly unwind, coming back into your warrior two. Straighten your front leg, turn your toes towards the mirrors, bring your hands to your waist. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Coming down as far as is comfortable for you. Letting your head hang heavy, let your hips reach up to the air. Place your hands on the floor, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, fold back forward. Breathe here, feel a big stretch through your thighs, through the backs of your legs. And now roll all the way back up. Coming into warrior two. Cartwheel yourself down, step back to plank, lower your knees, lower your chest and chin, untuck your toes, baby cobra. Exhale back into downward facing dog. And breathe. All right, last round. Lift your left leg up, step it forward. Drop your right heel down, lift yourself up to warrior two. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale back up to warrior two. Straighten your left leg, reach towards me, coming into triangle. Take a breath here. Engage your glutes, lift back up, exit into warrior two. Come back into side angle. Come back to warrior two. Cartwheel down, step back to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and breathe. Float your right leg up behind you, step your right foot all the way forward. Lower your left heel, cartwheel yourself up into warrior two. Inhale, right arm up and back, peaceful warrior. Back to warrior two. Side angle. Back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg, reach towards me, come into pyramid. Triangle, sorry, not pyramid. Lift back up, warrior two. Bring your right arm to your right thigh, reach up and over, side angle. Come back to warrior two. Cartwheel yourself down, step back to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra. Downward facing dog. Move here. Float your left leg up behind you, bend your left knee, open it up. And then bring the left knee to the left wrist, left ankle to right wrist, coming into pigeon. Stretch that right leg back behind you. Keep your heart lifted. Take a breath here. See how it feels. And then slowly come down onto your forearms, maybe even further down. Making small adjustments on the way, working out your pigeon so that it feels good tonight. Feel if your back foot is straight. Breathing deeply. Maybe you can lengthen the crown of your head forward a little bit more. Maybe you can envision your hips melting open. And now start to come back up onto your forearms, maybe straightening your arms, coming into a tiny little back bend. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, coming back into tabletop or downward facing dog. Eventually lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Pigeon on the other side, float your right leg up, open your hip. Explore that feeling. And then bring the right knee to the right wrist, right ankle to the left wrist, slide the left leg back. Holding your heart up, and then slowly coming down onto your forearms, maybe all the way down. Check in with your back leg, make any minor adjustments you need to. Feeling your hips square to the front of the mat. If you can lengthen out just a little bit more. And then start to exit out of this pose. Whether you come back into tabletop or down dog is your choice, but do so slowly and mindfully. Everyone lower your knees down and come into a seated position with your legs out in front. Shifting the weight a little bit underneath you. Draw your left knee in. Sit up nice and tall. Bring that left leg over the right. Bring your right hand around your left knee. Start to twist your body. If you want to bend your bottom leg and come into a tighter twist, go ahead and do that. Maybe you take your left arm and you bring it around to your right hip. Maybe your hands connect underneath your leg, coming into a bind. And now slowly start to unwind, come all the way over to the right and take a little counter twist. Come back to center, extend both legs out in front of you. Slide your right foot in, sit up nice and tall. Lift that right leg over your left. Hook your left arm around your right knee and swim your left arm back behind you. You can stay here or you can bend the left foot, coming into a slightly more compact version. Twisting, looking over your back shoulder. Maybe your back arm comes around to your left hip. Maybe your arms connect underneath your right leg. Lifting up, exhaling, twisting a little bit deeper. And then slowly unwind, coming all the way over to the left into a counter twist. And then sit up, unwind your legs. Go ahead and shake them out a little bit. Reach your arms out in front of you and slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time. Bringing your feet onto the mat. Your fingertips can just tickle your heels. Press your palms down into the mat and then roll your vertebra up one at a time, coming into a bridge pose. Hips up. Reaching your chest towards your chin and your chin towards the ceiling. Go ahead and interlace your fingers behind your back. We're only going to do one back bend tonight, but we'll stay in it for a few extra breaths if you want to make it a little bit deeper. Shimmy your shoulders closer together. Press the outer edges of your hands into the mat. And now slowly release your hands, roll down one vertebra at a time. Once your hips are down on the ground, shimmy your feet to the outer edges of your yoga mat and windshield wiper your legs side to side. At this point, take anything that you feel we haven't covered that your body is requiring tonight. Maybe you need a happy baby, maybe a wide-legged stretch, maybe another back bend. But rolling around, moving around, doing what you need to do. And then when you're ready, extend your arms and legs away from your body, drawing that energy into the center, holding it there. And then exhale it all out, relaxing, letting go, getting heavy into the mat. I'm going to come around with some lavender oil for Shavasana adjustment. If you prefer that I avoid your space, please put one hand on your stomach and I'll know to do that. Take a big inhale, exhale everything out, and move into your stillness. Start to deepen your breaths. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Reach your hands overhead, taking a big, long stretch. And then when you're ready, roll onto one side. Hang out there. And then press yourself up into a seated position. From here, take one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Feel your life, your breath, your heartbeat, all that energy moving around inside of you. Acknowledge it. Thank yourself for coming to practice today. I thank you all for allowing me to lead you through your practice.